yeah, I'll be also throwing in, of course, a few exercises for your upper body, but then main is the lower body. So yeah, for the whole class, I just want you to, of course, listen to my cues. Just, but the most importantly, I want you to do what's good for your body. Listen to your body. Just make sure that you move within the range of your comfort zone. Okay, I don't want anyone to be hurting or practice unsafely. So if ever you feel any discomfort whatsoever throughout the practice, just get out of the position, try to find your you could say your sweet spot in the stretch. Okay? So yeah, we'll be starting from the seated position. We'll use this time to just reset yourself and then switching back that mentality from a high intensity workout to something more chill. So yeah, by the way, my name is Amaya. Alright.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so yeah, just start in comfortable position, in the position, and then when you're ready, you can just soften your gaze if you don't feel like closing your eyes, but if you want to close your eyes, feel free to do so. So, I just want you to put everything aside, any worries or any agenda for the night, put everything aside and just focus on yourself, focus for this hour class. Begin to just turn in
side?
Right side.
Right side.
From here, let's just do a few neck rotations. So imagine going a circle with your nose. Slowly looking up, moving towards the back. So feel free to create bigger circles, or if you prefer smaller circles, just listen to your body, listen to the neck area, and see if you can remove any kinks around that area. There's no wrong move here. It will feel right for you. And then when you're ready, let's all move back to center. Inhale, let's do the left side. Exhale, twist to the left. And then when you're ready, create circles with your nose. Just gently moving your neck, or your head rather. And then when you're ready, just come back to center. Inhale once more. Exhale, forward fold. Focus on rounding your back here. And then slowly come back up to center. And then let's move on our all fours, or your tabletop position. So proper alignment is your shoulders are above, or rather aligned with your wrist, hips aligned with your knees. Maybe your knees are about hip width distance. So from here, I want you to draw circles again with your body. We'll be focusing on exercising, or rather stretching or warming up your wrists. So draw circles with your body. You can start off really small, or if you want, create bigger circles with your body. Just make sure that you don't feel any pain or discomfort in your wrist, especially. Now let's reverse that circle. Slowly come back to center, and I want you to slowly move from side to side, but then slowly bringing your fingers outward until your fingertips are towards the back, or the back of the mat, or towards your knees or legs. Once your fingertips are facing towards the back of the mat, feel free to rock from back and forth. Come back to center, and I want you to bring your fingertips towards the back, or rather the front of your mat. Just what we did a while. From here, place the back of your palm on the mat. Let's start with the right hand first. Back of the palm on the mat, and gently add slight pressure, and then rock back and forth, just countering stretches that we did. Again, you don't have to go deep here. You can just go as you drop your belly down, imagine bringing your shoulder blades together, lifting your chin in this cow pose. And then as you exhale, tuck in your chin. Imagine drawing your shoulder blades away from each other, creating this dome effect in your upper back. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up. Exhale, chin down or tucking your chin. Round out your back. Inhale once more. Drop your belly, chin up. And then exhale, round out your back. Now at your own pace, do the same thing that you've been doing, but then just listen to your own breath. You can go a little bit faster or you can go a little bit slower. I'll just leave this time for you to do your cat and cow positions. Let's do one last. And then let's all meet in center, tuck in your toes. And then when you're ready, lift your knees, lift your hips, slowly coming into your downward facing dog. Feel free to adjust your stance. You can bring in your toes closer to the top of the mat, or you can bring it further, whichever works for you. You can also keep your knees bent here if your hamstrings are a bit tight or it feels tight. If your wrists are a little bit sore, you can always bring your fingertips pointing towards maybe the corners of your mat, giving it an angle that might release any pressure on your wrist. Let's stay here in our downward facing dog for 3 full breaths. Now lower your knees. You can bring your knees as wide as your mat. Maybe big toes touch. Send your hips back down into your child's pose. And just breathe here. tummy and your upper thighs to meet. So if you really have to bend your knees here, that's perfectly fine. You can always work towards straightening out your legs here eventually. But for now, if you feel like you find more comfort in bending your knees, feel free to do so. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees a little bit more. And then for 10 counts, just slowly come up into your standing position. Really rolling your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. From here, in your standing position, inhale, hands above your head. Maybe give yourself a nice back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat, step back into plank, or you can lower your knees here. And then come all the way down to your tummy. Press on your hands and lift your chest into cobra. Exhale, come all the way down, tuck in your toes. Let's meet in our downward facing dog. So that was one vinyasa. Let's just do a couple more just to kind of warm up the body in a way. Let's meet at the top of your mat into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again in 10 counts, slowly come into your standing position. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Inhale here. Exhale, come all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on the mat. Let's do it plank. Or you can lower knees here. Then come all the way down. Lift your upper body into cobra. Come down. And then let's meet in our downward facing dog. Let's do the vinyasa 2 more times, maybe at your own pace. So from your downward facing dog, let's first meet in our standing, or rather in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Then slowly come up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, come down, forward fold. Plant your hands on the mat. Plank. Then slowly come down to your tummy. Press into cobra. Exhale all the way down. Let's meet in our downward facing dog. Nice. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Feel free to come into your child's pose if you feel like you prefer resting maybe next to your right thumb. Lower your left knee. Then from here, kind of engage your core here. From here, inhale, come into your lunge. Take a hold of your hands behind your back, opening up the chest. Then slowly come back to center, hands on the mat. Lift that left knee up, plant that left hand down, and then I want you to twist towards the back of the room. So right hand comes up. Nice. And then slowly bring it back down to center. From your low lunge, maybe feel free to just rock back and forth, really focusing on the hips. Back to center, plant your hands on the mat, step back into your plank. Then slowly come all the way back down. Cobra, lift your chest. And exhale everything back down. And then let's meet in our downward facing dog. Or if you want, you can go into your cat pose, whichever works for you. From your down dog, let's meet at the top of the mat. Take your time getting there. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, slowly coming up into your standing position. Exhale everything out. You can close your eyes here just for a moment and just gather yourself. Check in on how you're feeling. Let's inhale all together, hands above your head. Maybe bending back just a bit. And then exhale, come all the way down to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way down, plant your hands on the mat, plant pose, and then come all the way down on your tummy. Cobra. Lower back down. And let's meet in our downward facing dog. Just breathe here. Now left foot comes forward. Lowers at your right knee. Inhale here as you come up to center. Clasp your hands behind your back and stretch out your arms, opening up your chest. Back down, center, tuck in your Lift your right knee and you can just rock back and forth again. Plant your right hand on the mat and then twist towards the left. Just breathe here. And then slowly come back down to center, step back into your child's pose. Just breathe here, gather yourself, check in again with yourself. We're in the midpoint of the session, so maybe if you want, it's not too late to even create an intention of how you want the second part of the flow to feel. It can be as simple as I just want to feel more peace. I want to feel more open. I want to feel good. It can be anything at all. And then together, let's all meet in our tabletop position. I'll lead you into your pigeon pose. But then you can take a peek at me first before practicing this. So I want you to bring in your knee, maybe next to your right thumb. Extend that left leg out. And then slowly inch your right foot towards the left side of the mat. So this is a safer way to coming into getting into your pigeon pose. So if you want to bring your right toes maybe like in this angle, if you're that flexible, good for you. But this girl can't do that yet. So you can even just keep your right heel just towards near your hip, your left hip. The trick here, it's quite an intense lower body stretch. But I just want to make sure that your hips as well, you're not sinking in one side, your both hips are pointing forward. So if that right heel is like really close to your left bone, that's perfectly fine. Nice. Just breathe here. In your next exhalation, you can sink in a little bit deeper if that works for you. But if you prefer staying wherever you are, that's also perfectly fine. Make sure that you're not feeling any pinching, any discomfort. If you do, you can just get out of the position and just try again. And then when you're ready, you can even lower down to your forearms if that works for you. Try bringing your right leg towards this side and see how that feels. Your right foot toes here. Running the it comes in here. Oh, yes, you got it. Okay, nice. Just so stay in your pigeon pose. Just breathe. 2 more breaths here. Nice. you're ready, slowly come back up to center. Make sure you plant your hands on your mat and then bring your right leg into tabletop position. And then let's just try that on the left side. Before anything, you can just kind of sway your body or your hips from side to side. Then when you're ready, bring in your left foot or your left knee rather. Then slowly come into your pigeon pose. Nice. Again, important parts here, your hips are pointing forward as much as possible. And if you want, you can go ahead and lower down to your forearms, or you can bring your forehead to the mat if that works for you. Nice. Slowly come back up to center, bring your left foot back, and then let's meet in our child's pose. But this time, let's bring your knees as wide as your mat perhaps, instead of having them close together. Bring your knees as wide as your mat, maybe big toes touching, and then lower all the way down into your child's pose. Breathe here for 3 breaths. Slowly come back up, bring your knees together, hands on the mat. Let's meet in our downward facing dog. Two more breaths here. When you're ready, bring your right foot again to the top of the mat, maybe next to your right thumb. Left heel comes down. Make sure that your both heels are aligned with each other. And then from here, use that core power of yours and come all the way up into your warrior two. Nice. So alignment here, try to keep your knee above your ankle. And then focus your energy on pressing down the outer edge of your left foot, just so this doesn't come in, because that could be bad for your knee. So we're stretching like the inner thighs here. This would feel really good, especially if you're seated down a lot in your work. You can bring out your hands here. You can look forward or maybe towards your right hands. Whichever feels good for you. Hands on your hips. Straighten out that right knee. Bring in your right toes and then we'll just switch to the left side. Nice. So bend that left knee as much as possible. Feel free to adjust your stance. Maybe go shorter, or if you want a little bit wider. Whichever works for your body. Again, alignment. Make sure your left knee is above your ankle. Focus your energy on the outer edge of your right foot. Make sure nothing's caving in, because that could be dangerous part that and then from here, straighten out that left knee, hands on your hips, bring in your left toes, inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Again, feel free to maybe widen your stance here or bring them a little bit closer to it, or bring your feet closer to each other, whichever works for you. You can bend your knees here as well if your hamstrings still feel a little bit tight. And just allow your upper body to hang here as much as possible. Then from here, hands on your waist and come all the way back up. Right toes point out towards the top of your mat, coming to warrior two again. Hands out. You can place your left leg, rather your left hand on your left leg, and then reverse your warrior. Nice. Come back to center. Place your elbow on your thigh. Left hand comes up and over. Let's come back up to center. Wide-legged forward fold as you inhale. And then exhale, come all the way down. Inhale all the way back up together, hands on your waist, left leg, rather your left toes point out, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And then slowly come back up to center, straighten out that left leg, and then let's meet in our forward fold again, one last time. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Bring your feet together to shake it off just a bit. And then let's just all come down. Just sit position. And then feet together. Feet together. So if you want in your power pose, if you want, you can bring your feet closer to your body if that works for you. If not, you can always adjust it forward. So try finding that sweet spot. So inhale here. Exhale, come down, forward fold. Stay side. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe go a little bit lower. And then come back all the way up into center. Bring in your legs and shake it off first. And then you can just adjust yourself and face maybe towards the front of the mat or the back of the mat, whichever. I just want your legs to be extended here. Inhale all together. Exhale, lower down. You can bend your knees here. Maybe tuck in your chin. Then slowly roll back up into center. And then with control, I like adding a little core, but with control, let's come all the way down. So from here, your seated position, place your hands forward and just roll all the way down with control as much as possible. If you still need guidance, or you can place your hands on the mat, but as much as possible, let's just try this out. And just slowly unroll, going down. That left foot straighten and your left foot flexed. Switch sides, left knee comes into your chest. Switch sides again, right knee comes in. And then just gently bring your right knee towards your left side, coming into a spinal twist. Right hand can just be laid out by your side. Ground that right shoulder on the mat. You can just allow gravity to do its work here, or you can actively bring your right knee a bit lower. But make sure that you keep your right shoulder on the mat. And then slowly come back to center. Switch sides as we bring our left knee in. And then let's twist to the right side. Left knee comes to the right side. Left hand laid out. And do whatever you did on the right side. So ground that left shoulder of yours. Let's meet back in center and just hug yourself. Bring in both knees now. And then this is actually one of my favorite positions to do a happy baby. So I want you with your knees inside. I want you to take a hold of the outer edges of your feet and then just gently bring them up. So now your knees are somewhere by your armpits. And take a hold of the outer edge of your feet here. Feel free free to kind of press your feet down. So your knees go lower, kind of feeling a deeper stretch here. Or again, you can just let gravity do its work and stay here in your happy baby here. Don't forget to breathe. Now just release everything. Feet come back down to the mat. And then now place your left ankle on your right knee or your right thigh. And then just bring everything in towards your body. Left hand comes through the space between your legs. Take a hold of your hamstring or take a hold of your shin, whichever works best. So you're feeling a stretch on your outer left thigh. Maybe a bit of your hamstring as well. Release everything back down. Let's try that on the other side. Then bring everything in. Take a hold of your hamstring or your shin. Release everything back down. Straighten out your legs. And your favorite part, I'm sure, Shavasana. Just lie down here. Try to check in with yourself one last time before the session ends. You have to close your eyes here or just soften your gaze, whichever works for you. I want you to really flex your feet here. Actively flex your feet here, activating your muscles on your body. So toes pointing up. Toes pointing up. And then when you're ready, just release everything out. Relax the muscles on your body. Relax your toes, your calves, your thighs, even your buttocks. Allow your body, your legs rather, just to get heavy here. Soften the muscles in your face. Check in with your breathing again. And allow your body just to relax. Let go of any tension in every exhalation. Allow your body just to get a little bit heavier here. Now you can just say, maybe in your mind or whisper to yourself, I am strong. And I want you to believe that, however you want. And then when you're ready, give yourself one big stretch here. So hands and feet, just stretch it all out as if you're waking up in the morning. And roll over to one side.
Thank you also, Mr. Maya.
Thank you. I hope I see you guys again.
Yeah. Boxing ka. Ano, nag-jerseys ngayon?
Zumba.
Zumba kayo?
Retro.
Parang pagkatapos mag-yoga, parang gusto mo na mag-yoga.
Sanay.
Ending na kasi siya eh.
Oo, di ba?
Naka-relax ka na. Relax. Kahit kaya na kailangan mo relax. Para may lakas ka.
Tina? Kahapon na kailan ako eh. Tingod. Tinodok. Tinodok kahapon. Si Medyo na wala na.
Wala na.
Yoga wala na.
Wala na. Ipasok sa akin.
Thanks po.
Ngayon, sabihin mo na,
Bye, Maya.
huwag kayo schedule lang ng yoga. Sabihin mo yan.
Siya gumagawa ng schedule.
Gumagawa.
Ito naman pati eh. Ilagay mo yoga. Nakakasira ng yoga. Mas workout.
Nakapariwara ka na ako.
Ano niya? Ano ang weekends na kapasok?
Si Ma'am Cass, Sabado-Linggo off.
Hindi.
Wala uwi na.
Bukas ulit siya.
Mas gusto niya mag-off ng weekdays. No? Kasi para mga bata.
Bata. Yung kalitang kami.
Na.
Tsaka mas stressful kasi ang
Weekends.
ang weekdays.
Weekdays. Kasi nga, may ano extraction.
Tsaka may weekdays.
Yun nga yung extraction ng feeling.
Wala tsaka ano.
Ay, iniiwasan.
Tsaka ang dami boss pag umaga. Alam mo yung marami kang ano, sinasagot ka ng imbis na alis ka mga sabi ka ng boss. Isa lang kasi yung mga junior namin. Hindi nahihirapan sinusunod din nila kasi hindi na ano sila eh.
Kasi ang dami niya kasi.
Ang dami kasi nila sa umaga. Ang dami. Pag may kasi yung senior sa amin, umaga, hindi na naman nagpapanggal. Hindi na naman nagpapanggal. Umaga lang ang
Si
nila. Kaya,
Hindi pag natugtog ka.
Kapasundo.
pwede kang maano, bago.
Nagdagdag na isang bike.
Salamat.
Isa lang dumating. Isa-isa, no? Hindi ba lang tatlo yung dumating?